Valleys, AM 1230, KXO, El Centro, California. Oh, boy. July. It is the second day of July, 2020. It's a Thursday, in case you lost track. Yeah, there are days that I have issues with that. Yeah, they're all just kind of rolling one right after the other. But we will remind you, July is Ice Cream Month. You scream, I scream, we all scream for ice cream. You know, if 2020 was a tub of ice cream, it'd be a tub with no ice cream stuck on the lid for you to lick off. Yeah. What do you mean you never did that? You did too. Yeah, nobody ever saw you. Today is also World UFO Day. And this is kind of weird. World UFO Day is also celebrated on June 24th. Well, that's because UFOs come from a parallel universe where everything happens 1 week behind schedule. Oh, you didn't know that, huh? Now you do. Yes. Oh, well, we'll celebrate that. And July is also Baked Beans Month. Okay, let's hear it for baked beans. My mother used to make baked beans from scratch. Yeah, didn't open a can, just made them from scratch. They were much better than what you get in a can. Okay, yeah. And with 8 kids around the house, yeah, when Mom was making baked beans, kind of like the Blazing Saddles scene. Yeah, it just popped up in your head, didn't it? Changing the subject, Major League Baseball has announced new rules for players. Spitting is now banned. Come on, baseball without spitting? Yeah, that's kind of like baseball without sweating. Yeah, it's like wrestling without bleeding. Yeah, boxing without hitting. What are you going to do? You know, they're going to ban scratching next? Yeah, boy. Yeah, what can I say? Well, I can say we will celebrate some birthdays today. Let's see. Jazz pianist Ahmad Jamal is 90. I have several of his albums. Yes. Actor Robert Ito. He was on Quincy. He's 89. Polly Holiday. Flo on Alice, 83. Writer-director Larry David is 73. Roy Bettan of the E Street Band, 71. Actress Wendy Shaw is 66. Model actress Jerry Hall, 64. Actor Jimmy McNichol, 59. Actress Yancey Butler is 50. Actor Owen Yeoman, 42. Actress Vanessa Lee Chester is 38. Actor Nelson Franklin, 35. Ashley Teasdale, she's an actress from High School Musical, 35. 35 and still in high school? Actress Lindsay Lohan is 34. Hey, you got to have a job to be called an actress. No, I'm sorry. No, for acting, yeah, you don't need a job. You can call yourself that anyway. Actress Margot Robbie is 30. There you go. Let freedom ring. It's our salute to Independence Day.
It makes you proud to be an American.
As we celebrate America's birthday with a special 3-hour presentation produced by the CBS Radio Network and hosted by Gil Gross. There will be stories of little-known heroes who helped build our great nation. There will be fun facts, historical insights, July 4th cooking tips, and of course, how to stay safe in the COVID-19 world. Let Freedom Ring is proudly presented by
Baja Farms, Masters Construction Company, and the Wingate Company.
Listen Friday evening from 6 till 9, Saturday from 7 till 10 p.m., and Sunday from noon till 3. Celebrate the 4th of July with us on AM 1230. We have our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Bianca Burgos. Patty Silva, Margaret Horton, Bronson Taylor Garcia, Joanne Larson, Carrie Leguera, Irma Caldwell, Breezy Boniface, Dolores Tijerina, Maria Roman, Oscar Ruiz, Rosemary Gerardo, Thomas Armenta, Rebecca Esparza, and Carmen Alvarez. Happy birthday! And let's see, what else is going on in the world? Well, we've had an amended public health order, and we'll share that with you. One of the things, okay, there are some folks that say, I'm not going to wear a face mask. I don't need a face mask. I'm young. I'm healthy. It's all a hoax. Yeah, okay. Well, tell your doctor that. As you get ready for surgery. Hey, doc, you don't need that face mask. Yeah, germs, they're all a hoax. And besides, bud, you're not wearing the face mask for you. You're wearing it for everyone else. Yeah. Novel thought. You want to protect everyone else, right? Okay. Yeah, do your part. Yeah, wash your hands. Don't pick your nose. But you can pick your friends. And speaking of that, stay in touch with your friends from a distance, texting, on Facebook or a phone call, whatever. Staying in touch with your friends, very important for your mental health. Me, I'm still looking for a friend. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I've got Louie. Yeah. Big Lou, my buddy. Anyway, we've got news. A look at World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. Lock Air Conditioning, they are your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News Update. President Trump is taking a victory lap after new numbers from the Labor Department.
The United States economy added almost 5 million jobs in the month of June, shattering all expectations.
The unemployment rate dropped to about 11%. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
These jobs.
The trend is really good. Continued improvement. One quick note, of course, and that is that this report is earlier in the month of June. We do not see the impact of any of these additional lockdowns that are coming online from states and municipalities.
White House economic advisor Larry Kudlow.
These job numbers, as good as they are erasing a third to a half of those who are unemployed. There's still a lot of hardship and a lot of heartbreak in these numbers. I understand that. And the economy is on its way back. We have a ways to go.
The Dow is up 280 points. CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Lock Air Conditioning wants you to protect the things you care about. Protect your family with the air scrubber that utilizes Active Pure, certified technology to protect against airborne and surface contaminants. Clean, deodorize, purify, and protect not only your family, but your home. The air scrubber installs easily to your heating and cooling system, and it's made in the USA. Call Lock Air Conditioning now for details. 760-353-4501. Lock Air Conditioning, and protect the things you care about. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Governor Gavin Newsom ordering more businesses to close part of their operations.
Indoor operations in restaurants, wineries, and tasting rooms, movie theaters, family entertainment, broadly defined by guidelines that we have previously put out, zoos, museums, and card rooms in this state.
New restrictions coming on a day when the state reported 9,700 new cases of the virus, 19 counties making up 70% of the state's population affected under the order. The ongoing pandemic prompting many to cancel vacation plans this year. Mike Tester with Visit Sacramento says tourism has dropped significantly in California, but is still being encouraged.
I don't think you need to leave your city to get a break and to take a vacation. Obviously, we've been talking a lot about staycations in this market.
Chief of the Los Angeles School Police Force calling it quits a day after seeing his department lose more than a third of its funding, translating to $25 million lost and dozens of cops getting laid off. Near 80 in L.A., 102 in Palm Springs today. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist for sales, for service. Call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning.
And now a game of Commercial Chicken, brought to you by Progressive, where we see how long Flo can go without talking about insurance. Ready? Go.
Hi, guess we should talk about something. How's the, vermicelli game in your town? Got any good Vietnamese restaurants? Vermicelli? Oh, it's a noodle. Very good. Drivers who switch to Progressive to save big.
Okay, you win. We can't help but save customers money. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
At Walgreens, we know summer may look a little different this year. That's why we've made it easier to enjoy the moments you do make with new, safer ways to shop. Now you can shop online and pick up in our drive-thru or curbside and safely keep your summer going. This week, 12-pack Coca-Cola or Pepsi products are 3 for $9.99. Walgreens. Offers valid with card while supplies last. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See Walgreens.com for details.
It's page one of the local news. Page one of the service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Well, after threats from Governor Gavin Newsom, the Imperial County Public Health Officer issued an amended COVID-19 public health order. With Imperial County experiencing the highest rate of COVID-19 cases in the state, Dr. Stephen Monday issued the amended 13-point plan to mitigate the impact of COVID-19 in the county. The amended plan calls for non-essential businesses to be closed for in-store shopping. Religious services will no longer be allowed indoors, and outdoor services will be limited to 100 persons with social distancing observed. Imperial County parks will be closed, and the county has asked that state parks in the valley also be closed. The amended order also asks cities to consider closing their parks. Dr. Monday said that the stay-at-home order remains in effect, and facial coverings are required of anyone over 2 years of age. All non-essential gatherings of any size are banned. Dr. Monday specifically pointed out that only members of the same household should be together, and that you should avoid relatives who do not live with you. Businesses are to enforce the facial covering rules and social distancing and limit the number of family members shopping to just one when possible. Businesses are also encouraged to use telecommuting. The Public Health Department updated the COVID-19 numbers yesterday morning. It showed a total of 6,523 individuals have tested positive for the virus. Right now, 972 patients are active. There have been 97 deaths reported so far. Well, the Imperial Post Office is on the move. George Gale has that story.
That is no surprise. The Postal Service held a public meeting on the issue in September 2019. They now have issued a press release saying a location has been found. Post Office will move to 820 North Imperial Avenue. There are two reasons for the move. Property where the current post office is located is leased, and the property owner does not want to renew that lease. Also, the post office says they have outgrown their current building. The Postal Service says service will not be interrupted. The current facility will continue to operate until the new facility is open for business. They have not said when they plan to have the new post office open. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time, 7:43. It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price. Guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less. Well, George Gale has a 4th of July reminder from the Customs and Border Protection.
It has to do with fireworks. Customs and Border Protection is reminding the public that the travel restrictions remain in place. For those essential travelers, fireworks are prohibited from entry into the United States. In the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, CBP would like to offer helpful tips for those crossing the border on essential travel. To determine if travel is essential versus non-essential, reference the Federal Register. If travel is essential, you are asked to follow Centers for Disease Control and Prevention guidelines to stay safe. The CBP officers continue their enforcement posture to prevent dangerous products such as fireworks from entering the United States. If you're crossing fireworks and properly declare them, they will be confiscated, but probably without penalty. Failure to make a proper declaration could result in penalties ranging from seizure of the contraband to seizure of the transporting vehicle and monetary fines. Arrest and prosecution are also possibilities under certain circumstances. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, that's it for page one of the local news. Page one is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and on Highway 86 at Julia Drive. That's in the Brawley Auto Center. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Celebrate America's independence at the 4th of July Cellathon at El Centro Motors. Interest rates as low as 0% APR. Cashback bonuses, up to 84 months financing, and the lowest prices of the year. Oh, top dollar paid for your trade-in. The 4th of July Cellathon. Your chance to save like never before. Shop smart, shop safe, and save big. El Centro Motors. It's that easy. Not all buyers will qualify for all programs. See dealer for details. It's page two of the local news and a look at weather. Brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning. Well, in other news, CBP is going to be reopening their trusted traveler centers. George Gale has that story.
They started July 6th. U.S. Customs and Border Protection announced plans to reopen Trusted Traveler Program enrollment centers. Reopening plans were developed in consultation with CBP health and safety experts to include measures that minimize the risk of exposing travelers and CB personnel to the coronavirus. Beginning this month, conditionally approved Global Entry, Sentry, and U.S.-Mexico Fast Traveler Program applicants will be able to complete in-person interviews at most Trusted Traveler Programs enrollment centers in the United States. Applicants must schedule an appointment by logging into their accounts on the Trusted Traveler Program website. U.S. and Canadian enrollment centers will remain suspended until August 10th. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, the California Highway Patrol and other emergency crews are on the scene of an accident that occurred shortly before 5 o'clock this morning, eastbound Interstate 8, right by the Mountain Springs Road. One lane eastbound Interstate 8 is blocked at this time. A vehicle apparently ran off the roadway, and there are injuries involved. And again, we do have emergency crews on the scene right now. El Centro Sector Border Patrol agents in Calexico have found more meth in two separate incidents. Tuesday evening at about 10:50 p.m., a remote video surveillance system operator observed a package being thrown over the international border wall in downtown Calexico. Agents on the ground responded and discovered a package near the intersection of First and Heffernan. The second incident, Wednesday morning at 4:41 a.m., a remote operator notified agents of another incident. The packages tossed over the border fence in downtown. All the packages tested positive for methamphetamine, a combined weight of almost 3.5 pounds in all of the packages, which have been turned over to the DEA. KXO News Time is 7:49.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
According to the National Weather Service, as high pressure builds into the region, temperatures will steadily warm through the week, with highs climbing back above normal by the weekend. This area of high pressure will also allow some moisture to increase in the valley. 101 the high yesterday, 71 our low. It'll be sunny today with a high near 104, light winds becoming south-southeast about 5 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 76, southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Friday, sunny with a high near 105, light winds. Saturday, Independence Day, sunny with a high near 109, west wind about 5 miles an hour. And Sunday will be sunny and hot with a high near 111, west-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour. We have 81 degrees downtown, 39% our relative humidity. The wind right now is calm. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Hi, I'm Kiana Alvarez.
Hi, I'm Kyla Alvarez.
And I'm Kimberly Alvarez, and our dad is a member of the El Centro Kiwanis Club. Every year, the El Centro Kiwanis Club has a fireworks booth located at the same place on 4th Street behind AutoZone in El Centro.
Buying your fireworks from El Centro Kiwanis Club helps local kids in our community.
Please support the El Centro Kiwanis Club and have a happy July 4th. We thank you for your support.
If you would like to become a member, Google El Centro Kiwanis Club. Your El Centro Kiwanis Club will be following all COVID guidelines at their fireworks booth.
It's sports time. What's going on in the world of sports? Well, the NFL will shorten their preseason to just 2 weeks as the league continues to plot its strategy for 2020. Yeah, there'll be just 2 preseason games. And then, they intend to kick off the regular season. The first preseason games not played until August 20th through the 24th, and then the following weekend. And that, of course, will cost the league 2 games revenue. By the way, the Las Vegas Raiders, we've got games, whatever games they play, available on FM 107.5. Meanwhile, the NFL is going to ask any fans to sign a waiver. Fans would agree not to hold the NFL responsible if they were to catch COVID-19 while attending a game, therefore forfeiting their right to sue. The league is also proposing that fans be required to wear masks and all stadiums be required to go cashless. Hey, Raider fans are masked anyway.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
Well, in other news, Lakers coach Frank Vogel says the team will not seek a replacement player for Dwight Howard for the restart of the season. According to Vogel, the team will not ask the replacement player that it did add J.R. Smith to play like the player he replaced, Avery Bradley. Meanwhile, he speaks the truth. Damian Lillard, the Portland Trail Blazers guard, expressed serious doubt that all of the protocols and rules will be strictly followed by players. My confidence ain't great, Lillard said with a laugh Wednesday. My confidence ain't great because you're telling me you're going to have 22 teams full of players following all the rules? Yeah, when we have 100% freedom, everybody don't follow all the rules. I don't have much confidence. You got it, Damien. Yeah, that's exactly the way it's going to be. That's it for Sports Time. Stick around. We've got a look at financial news coming up.
With interest rates at all-time lows, now is the time to own the home of your dreams. Our team is here for you to come and check out our spacious homes with large lots. Phase 37 is sold out, but Phase 38 is now available for sale, and the home of your dreams is waiting for you. Vista del Valle, the premier community in Imperial, with wide streets, a neighborhood park, new home community located in the highly rated Imperial School District. Vista del Valle, where strangers become friends, families bond, and houses become homes. Located at the intersection of Austin and Brewer Road in Imperial. Models will be shown by appointment only. Call Terry Lynn Minville at 760-791-2368. That's 760-791-2368 to set up your viewing. Come visit us today. Vista del Valle.
It's financial news and a brief look at weather brought to you by the Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. The U.S. financial markets will be closed tomorrow, and the bond market will close an hour early at 2 p.m. today, with the Independence Day holiday observed Friday instead of on Saturday, July 4th. The Dow Jones Industrial Average up 313 points on early trading. The S&P 500 up about 36, and the NASDAQ gained 121 points. The U.S. added 4.8 million jobs in June compared to expectations for a rise of 3.7 million. And the unemployment rate fell for the second straight month to 11.1. But the economy's recuperation from the coronavirus might already be suffering a setback from a renewed surge in cases. What's happening with what stocks? Shares of Tesla jumped 8% after a Wedbush analyst boosted his stock price target to 2,000. PayPal shares went up a little bit after an analyst upped his stock price target to 200 from $176. Alexion Pharmaceuticals also up after the Securities and Exchange Commission said the company would pay $21 million to resolve charges that it paid Russian and Turkish officials to promote its immunosuppressive drug, Soliris. Kxo Financial News Time is 7:58.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialists. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 104. Calm wind becoming south-southeast about 5 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low about 76. Southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Friday will be sunny with a high near 105 and light wind. Right now downtown, we're looking at 82 degrees, 38% relative humidity, wind out of the south-southwest at about 3 miles an hour. Your border wait, downtown Calexico, a 20-minute wait, no waiting sentry, 10 minutes pedestrian. Eastport, 15-minute wait there, no waiting sentry, 10 minutes at the ready lane. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When drains don't work, they do.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground, covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. A woman close to the late Jeffrey Epstein is now in custody. CBS's Peter King says she's being held in connection with his sex crimes.
Ghislaine Maxwell was picked up this morning in New Hampshire. Maxwell is Epstein's former girlfriend and managed some of his business affairs. The indictment says Maxwell enticed and groomed underage girls to engage in sex acts with Epstein going back as far as 1994. That she tried to normalize those acts by being present at the time. She's due to appear in court later today in New Hampshire and in New York next week. Peter King, CBS News.
The Supreme Court is denying Democrats access to secret grand jury testimony from the Robert Mueller Russia investigation, at least for now. CBS's Steve Dorsey is in Washington.
The court is agreeing to hear the Trump administration's appeal of a lower court's ruling that it turn over secret grand jury testimony in the Mueller probe to the Democratic-controlled House of Representatives. A decision, though, might not happen until 2021. Democrats say the materials could reveal new misconduct allegations and generate new articles of impeachment against President Trump.
And the High Court is leaving in place a decision that says employers can't use past salary history to justify a pay disparity between men and women on the job. The government says employers added 4.8 million jobs in June. The jobless rate fell to 11.1%. Numbers hailed today by President Trump. But the Labor Department says almost 1.5 million people filed claims for jobless benefits last week. Bankrate.com economist Mark Hambrick.
The economy's definitely continuing to heal, but it remains hobbled from the pandemic and the related restrictions.
The U.S. has set a single-day high for coronavirus cases, topping 50,000 for the first time. Dr. Anthony Fauci tells the BBC it's disappointing.
What we've seen over the last several days is a spike in cases that are well beyond the worst spikes that we've seen.
Broadway star Nick Cordero's recovery from COVID-19 has been a 3-month ordeal that's far from over and far from certain. His wife, Amanda Klutz, tells CBS This Morning his body is weak, his muscles have atrophied, and breathing is not easy.
Our ultimate goal would to be get him to be a candidate for a double lung transplant.
Cordero's also had a leg amputated. She says doctors have told her on 4 separate occasions that he wouldn't survive. Mortgage rates have hit a new all-time low, average on a 30-year fixed loan falling to 3.07%. Wall Street, the Dow is up 137 points. This is CBS News.
Why settle for average? With Capital One, you can open a new savings account with a rate 5 times the national average. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
At JCPenney, we know you miss us, and we miss you. So, what if we said we had a store that's open all day, every day? We do. It's jcp.com or the JCPenney app. Need a swimsuit? We've got them. Something new and cute for summer? Look no further. Exclusive JCPenney brands, plus your favorite national brands? Yes and yes. Check our site for the latest coupons. And when you spend $49 or more, standard shipping is free. JCPenney. Exclusions apply. See jcp.com for details.
For streaming, creating, gaming, and more, power your passions for less during Dell's exceptional cyber savings event. Enjoy up to $400 off stunning laptops like the XPS, along with high-performance desktops and next-level Alienware systems, redefining what's possible with 10th Gen Intel Core processors. Shop special prices on top brand electronics and accessories, plus enjoy free shipping on everything. Don't forget to ask for Intel when you call 800-BUY-DELL. That's 800-BUY-DELL.
A Miami airport officer has been fired after video showed him slapping a woman who was yelling at him. In Louisiana, a grand jury has accused 8 Shreveport officers of using excessive force in the arrest of 2 men in January. There's a leadership crisis right now in one of Ohio's largest cities.
1/3 of the members of the Toledo, Ohio City Council are facing federal bribery and extortion charges. The 4 can still attend council meetings and vote. Mayor Wade Kapsakevich.
And in my judgment, the right thing is for these members to resign.
The president of the Toledo City Council is also calling on his indicted colleagues to resign. Their arrest follow a lengthy FBI corruption investigation. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
A New York judge has lifted a temporary ban on the publication of a book described as a tell-all written by President Trump's niece. She suggests in the title he's the world's most dangerous man. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for
Carroll Buckley.
Things he says and like you can connect to them.
AM 1230 KXO.
Hello.
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 Oh, hello, Barney.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Bonjour.
Hi.
How you doing there?
Yellow.
Hello.
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 Yo.
Hello.
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 Hello.